Hi guys. Well, it's that part of the week again. Oh yes, I'm back with a very informative review on Samuel Gawith aged full version of Flake. This is the aged version of the very famous full version of Flake from Samuel Gawith, but this one was especially packed for the Pipe Club of London. Many of my, I think it's not available in the US, only in the UK with certain people. Logo of the London Pipe Club. Well, I got two of these beauties um, around 1 month ago, and I basically have smoked on 80% of that tin. But moving on, this is a very good blend. What you can say is it's a mind-blowing experience. So basically, this is the aged limited edition of the blend by Samuel Gawith. Um, the cakes, basically, before the flakes are cut, have been aged for 2 years before cutting it up and packing it up for one of us to enjoy. So the aging process basically actually has enhanced lots of flavor for the tobacco, and it has also mellowed the Virginia, which bring makes it a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more stronger, and this is a really nice blend. So the the brand is Samuel Gawith, as you all know. It is blended by Samuel Gawith. It is manufactured by Samuel Gawith. It is a straight Virginia flake, nothing else but Virginia's in it. No flavoring in it. It's a flake. Comes in a packaging of 50-gram tins, or you can go for the bulk tins. Sorry, the bulk boxes, 250 grams if you are in the US, and it is in production. So, how is the tin aroma? Well, very nice. Oh, it's how can I explain it to you? What the experience is? Let me put them in words. Deeply fermented, fruity, sour, tangy, plummy. The 2 years of aging has done wonders for this tobacco. And if you really like Virginia tobaccos, Virginia flakes especially, you'll drool just with the tin aroma when it comes fresh. Uh, it feels like someone basically threw a leathery, earthy Virginia bomb on on all of your senses, basically. And just makes me want to eat the flakes right out of the tin. So here it is. Let me see if I can get you a full flake. So here it is. Very dark with specks, flecks of bright Virginia in it. Yellow, brown, black. It is. I'm told this is heat pressed as cakes, and then they are cut. So see, uh, this is the thickness of the flake, as you can see. Ah, amazing. It is amazing. So let's talk about a little about the flake. The flake, as I said, is got a bit chunky, as all Samuel Gawith flakes are. And the AG has done a fantastic job on the flake. Very rich dark texture, as you said, as you noticed, and what as I think basically people who've been smoking Samuel Gawith flakes for a short time or a long time now will understand that when it comes, Samuel Gawith flakes are usually very moist. So if you open up a fresh tin, I advise you to after you fold, before you fold stuff, or uh, you should basically let it breathe for 15 minutes. If you are rubbing it, let it rest outside for 5 10 minutes, not more than that, because we don't want it to be bone dry, otherwise it will lose its taste. So let it breathe a little bit, and it will be really really nice. How I prepared it, I basically like it fully rubbed, but coarsely. I do not rub this flake very fine, or it will burn too fast. So coarsely rub it. I've also folded and stuffed it, tried all the famous prevalent common ways to smoke a flake. But for me, the experience came, my best experience was when I rubbed it coarsely, let it rest for 5 10 minutes, and then I used the Frank method of pipe filling for the best experience. Your mileage may vary. You have to, if you are a new user, if you're a new smoker, you should basically try a few of these methods of smoking a flake before you see which one of the method is optimal for you. Moving on, just a second, guys. I'm jinxed. My pipe will out. I will not. So let's talk about the char light, the first light for this tobacco. Well, depending on the moisture content of a flake, it will take around 2 to 4 relights to get this flake going on. The first light, what my experience had been was that it basically blackens the flake a little too dark. And for me, the initial few puffs before my pipe got going was a little bit bitter. I might have been the pipe, because I don't actually have a pot shaped pipe for flakes. But be careful that do not uh, overburn the tobacco, or it will bite you. It will make the entire experience bitter. It's better that you gently light it. But once the pipe gets going, it is a very nice experience. The taste starts coming out, and you will literally be in heaven. So, the first half of the tobacco, the first half of this tobacco in the bowl, my experience had been that I'm completely mind blown. This tobacco is a pleasure. But if you're looking for a very complex alchemy in this blend, please move on. It is not uh, something, because these are straight Virginia, so it will give you a consistent taste. But on the other hand, if you are a big fan of the grassy, hay, sharp taste of Virginia, this tobacco is the best way to go. This blend has some undertones, and they will blow you away. If you like the grassy hay nature, the aroma and the taste, the sweetness of Virginias, this is one of the best blends for you to smoke. For the new smokers, please do not worry about the alchemy. Do not just believe all the things people say in the reviews, because what I've seen in pipe smoking is no bowl is the same, no person is the same. So your experience might be totally different from other people. So just close your eyes and let the tobacco do its work. let the tobacco work its magic on you in its entirety. Well, moving on, after a few sips of this beauty, basically, let's say after you've smoked around 5-10% of this flake, you are greeted with the full blown taste, the full blown potential of the aged Virginias. Very sharp, very spicy, and a very tangy taste. When I first smoked it, I was like, what? It feels like, a Virginia bomb actually exploded in my mouth. But I've noticed it with all Samuel Gawith blends that the taste is very, very strong. This flake is not high on nicotine content, so do not worry, it will not make you sick or anything, but the flavor is full. So you get most bang, more for your buck. It's a very honest leaf, um, and you can just relax in your chair, lean back, and let the tobacco do its work on you. This tobacco is all about the taste of the leaf. State of Virginia, and one thing for non-cigarette smokers who basically smoke cigars and pipes, this is one of the best blends. A little bit sad for cigarette smokers like me in the nicotine department, but that should not be a letdown for you because a true gentleman is always patient with his date, and this blend will reward you. All in all, I can recap that the first half of this bowl is all about the big bomb, Virginia flavor bomb going in your mouth. One word of advice for the new smokers and the old ones alike: sip this beauty slow. Hurrying up will make it bitter, it will spoil your experience, and if it demands lots of relights, please go ahead. Do not worry about relights. It's not a competition, it's about your own experience. And I like my flakes to be a little on the wet side, so when it comes to Samuel Gavith flakes and tobacco, I use lots of relights. So this was my experience for the first half of the tobacco of the flake experience. The second half, let's talk about some second half. Looking at my notes, um, second half is when lots of moisture has evaporated from the tobacco itself, and you start getting the rich, creamy, sharp Virginia taste from the bowl, a little sweet from time to time, and it basically, it when I smoke this tobacco, it reminds me of the days when I used to visit my maternal grandfather's farm. Um, the sharp flavors which accompanies your smoking experience uh, remain with you till the end. These do not change, but it's not a single tone or a monotonous tobacco. It will surprise you from time to time. It will, if you are a Virginia fan, I know I'm repeating this thing again. This is one of the best tobaccos to smoke. The good thing about um this leaf is that this blend is that these the 2 years aging has made it extremely mellow, so it won't bite you, you won't get tongue bites or tongue burns, but treat this blend with respect because it if you are a guzzler or if you smoke like a truck, this will give you a hard time, as all Virginia flakes or blends do. Uh, by the time I reached at the end of the bowl, uh, by the time I reached, I really loved it. Uh, by the time you will reach when you're smoking this thing, two things will happen. Either you will get blown by the sharp character of this amazing mistress, or you will be completing hating it. You will be completely hating it. Pardon my tongue. Because you were impatient with her, and she basically rejected you. The trick to smoking all the Virginia tobaccos is to be very patient, and this tobacco basically demands lots of respect if you are a newcomer to the pipe and tobacco lifestyle. All in all, a very satisfying smoking experience. I will be ordering another 4 tins of it really soon. And needless to say, at this point, but this tobacco is part of my rotation now. And trust me, this tobacco will impress you a lot. Even if you're not happy with the first few smokes you get with from this blend, give it give it some time and give it some patience, and smoke at least 2 tins for this beauty basically to have an impact on you. Um, I will give this blend a 3.75 out of 4 stars, because nobody or nothing is perfect in this world. It will be really nice if you can smoke this tobacco with something to drink with, because the full flavor of the tobacco can be overpowering. Um, the pipes which I used for this blend was this. I've been constantly smoking this blend in this Peterson B35 shape Zulu or Canted Dublin, lots of people say. Then I smoked this Flake in my Falcon, bent Falcon, in this apple shape, and at the end I also smoked this Flake tobacco in my Red Black uh, Canted Poker. Uh, this is a Virginia Flake which has been hot steam pressed to perfection, and yes, I will buy again and again and again. Hope my first impression video of this flake was helpful to you. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how was your experience, or with this blend has been, with this flake has been, and let me know if I've did anything wrong when selecting the selection of my pipes, and if there is anything I can do to improve this experience. The age of the tobacco which I smoked is around 2.5 years, and it has been a really nice experience. Well, I will end my lengthy review, almost 20 minutes, uh, by saying that the winter season has started. The Christmas season is already in its course, and I hope you all are having a good weekend and a good holiday season as well. So, from the Pipe Monk, your friend, uh, that is goodbye for now. Sweet smokes.